In this lesson, you will use the Quick Test Function Library window to create a function and associate it with your test. Associating a function library with a test enables you to call any of the functions in the function library from that test. A function is a set of coded steps that perform a particular task. You can create your own user-defined functions to perform operations that are not normally available for use with a particular test object class. In this lesson, you will create a function that checks the date format on a page generated by the Mercury Tours website. In this lesson, you will create a function that you will later call from your test. This function checks whether a date is displayed in mm/dd/yyyy format. The function also verifies that the date is potentially valid, for example, that the month does not exceed 12 or that the date does not exceed 31. 1. Start Quick Test and create a new function library. A. If Quick Test is not currently open, open it making sure that only the web add-in is loaded. B. Create a new function library. O. If the Start Page window opens in the Welcome area, click New Function Library. O. If Quick Test opens without displaying the Start Page window, choose File, New Function Library, or click the New button down arrow and choose Function Library. 2. Paste the function code from document into the function library window. 3. Save the function library. A. Choose File, Save or click the Save button. The Save function library dialog box opens. B. Save the function library in the suggested location, naming it CheckDate function. 4. Close the function library. A. Choose File, Close. Now that you created a function and stored it in the function library, you need to associate the function library with your test so that its function will be available to your test. After you associate the function library with your test, you will verify that it was associated successfully. 1. If it is not currently open, open the Mercury Tours test you created in lesson, creating an action in one of the following ways. O. Choose File, Open greater than Test, navigate to the Mercury Tours test, and click the Open button. O. Click the Open button or the Open button down arrow. The Open Test dialog box opens. Navigate to the Mercury Tours test and click the Open button. 2. Associate the CheckDate function with the Mercury Tours test. A. In Quick Test, open the Resources pane, if it is not already open, by choosing View, Resources, or clicking the Resources pane button. B. In the Resources pane, right-click the associated function libraries node, and choose Associate Function Library. The Open Function Library dialog box opens. C. Locate and select the CheckDate function library and click Open. Click Yes in the Automatic Relative Path Conversion dialog box. This converts the path to a relative path. Using a relative path keeps the path valid when you move folders containing tests and other files from one location to another, as long as the folder hierarchy remains the same. The function library is now associated with the Mercury Tours test and is displayed in the Resources pane as a child of the associated function libraries node. 3. Verify that the function library file is associated with your test. Choose Resources, Associate Function Libraries, and verify that CheckDate function is listed in the menu. 4. Save the test. Choose File, Save or click the Save button.